dimensional teams. The Sixers have quite a few scores, as we noticed yesterday. Sartori and Conrad having himself a huge game, and Falzone picking up the pieces like he always does. On the other hand, you have Danny Harris, who's clearly the best player in the league, in my opinion. And I have to give the edge today to the Celtics because I think they have the best, or the better, of the guard combination. I think their 1-2 guards with Messina and Major is better than the Sixers.
I'm going to give the nod to the Emerald myself. I mean, you have Majors, a 3-year player, Messina, 3-year player, Harris, his second year, second time to the big dance, and you have Jensen coming back, a second-year player, newest acquisitions, Candalora, and Simonelli. I have to go with the Emerald.
Well, personally, you're both going with the Emerald. I have to go with the underdogs, with the Sixers, just on account of what they've been proving all year. 13 in a row counting yesterday. The Celtics can be beat. The Sixers can be beat. It hasn't been proven in 13 games. But if it's close, I see the Sixers pulling it out. If not, the Celtics will win big.
Now let's look at the matchups here. First, we'll start from the centers. Chris Falzone for the Sixers, Danny Harris for the Celtics.
I think that Harris is going to eat him up alive. If Falzone had the game that he had yesterday, which was he didn't show up, then the absence of Calvin Day, because when Falzone is kept in check, Calvin Day picks up his game. But Calvin Day is not in the house, and I just look for Danny Harris to just beat up Falzone. Falzone has not had a good weekend. Scotty Beecham made him look pretty much stupid yesterday. I don't want to say stupid, but he made him look not good.
Now the forwards, real quick. Dana Jensen, Matt Candalora, Chuck Simonelli versus Sartori, Conrad. What do you think about that one? Bradworth.
Well, Sartori has been proven he is one of the better sophomores. And you can't count the boy out. The first quarter of every game, it seems that the boy is on fire.
All right, we'll finish this pregame show right after the starting lineups are announced. Right now, Commissioner Ken Mazonson, starting lineup for the Celtics.
Number 1, Candalora. Number 11, Messina. Number 44, Dana Jensen. And number 30, Harris.
Pistons going, Celtics going with a deep bench here today. 5-man deep bench. Sixers only 2 deep.
Number 5, Donny Rogers. Number 11, Pinot.
Make that 3 deep.
Today's starting lineup for the Sixers. Number 20, Barnaby. Number 7, Sartori. Number 32, Vice Captain Falzone. Number 21, Vice Captain Conrad. Number 31, Vice Captain Penney.
They're the starting lineups for you folks. Get set, microwave that popcorn, refrigerate that soda, crack open the beers, whatever you do. We're in for a doozy here today, Nestor and Bradworth. And let me tell you something. The reason why I give the edge to the Celtics, not only they have an edge in the starting 5, not that much of an edge, but an edge, but their bench just simply outduels the Sixers bench.
Well, the Celtics are very patient as when they are on the offense. They like to swing the ball around. They like to make the defense work. They do not shoot the ball unless they absolutely have a shot. So they're the more patient of the 2 offensive teams out there.
They were the starting lineups. Falzone, yesterday, a little foul trouble. They had to sit down quite a few times. Falzone and Danny Harris. The Sixers, red and white. The Celtics, and the emerald green with the white lettering. Tip-off won by the Celts. Mike Messina, one of the best true point guards in the league. Dana Jensen wants to open it up with a quick 3. Danny Harris, he'll be camping under there all day today, boys.
And look at it, the Celtics, I couldn't even get the team out. The Celtics come right out in the press. And it is a Sixer turnover. Troy Majors, quickest player in the league, forced a turnover. And this is exactly the same thing that happened to the Sixers yesterday. The Kings came out pressing, and the Celtics are taking a playbook out of the Kings playbook. Mike Messina with the ball, passing out to Jensen, the outside stroke. Dana Jensen stroking it up. And the Sixers are in that press. Look at that Emerald press, Rick.
If they can't break out of this, we have to call a timeout. Oh, touchdown pass to Troy. Harris to beat Harris. Clean rejection. Harris with a clean one, avoiding the foul. Great rejection on John Sartori. He's going to have a huge game here today.
Well, it's not going to be easy for him. It's going to be rough. Look at Troy Majors.
Well, the Sixers proved that they could do the same thing yesterday. They used Sartori to break the Kings press as well as the Celtics, but Sartori just wasn't able to capitalize on this one.
Conrad tripped up by Dana Jensen. That's the first foul of the ball game. Quick 4 points put up by the Celtics here. Falzone posting up on Harris. Little turnaround. Harris, another rejection.
Falzone. When I say the pregame, I said the pregame that Harris, I give the center matchup edge to the Celtics, to the Emeralds.
Sartori head fake, nowhere to go. Way outside. Conrad, wow, nice head fake. And call for a travel.
And we're going to have 3 seconds. A 3
3 seconds. Good call there, Nestor.
They were camping out in the paint, in the crayon area, and you can't do that for over 3 seconds.
Hey, the push. It's a 2-on-2. Messina. Jensen on his right. Over Falzone. Foul. Away from the shot. And it was like a foul on Mike Messina.
It's an offensive one.
Talk about big games. Steve Barnaby. If he doesn't have a big game, the Sixers are in some big trouble here today. This Sartori. Look at, another
twice.
one.
That's twice. Did you see Danny Harris? He said, come on here. You feel froggy, rookie. Jump.
Troy Major hitting the parquet hard. We got a foul there. It's like on Paul Conrad. And the Celtics just taking it to them, Nestor and Bradworth.
Rick, let me tell you, the past couple of games, John Sartori has stepped up his game. He killed the Sixers. He killed the Kings the last game of the regular season. He killed the Kings yesterday. But this rookie sensation cannot hang with the game of Danny Harris. Right now, Danny Harris rejected him twice. He said, come on, bring it on, rookie son. Swab him cleanly twice. So Sartori's going to have a long day today.
Major can't hit the first one. I tell you right now, Coach Gipper Nally, if he doesn't win this one, he's going to be pulling all the hair out of his head. As he was here at the big dance last year, but lost to the highly favored Hawks. And he missed both of them. But it was last touch by the Sixers. This Jensen double teamed inside the Candalora. Falzone knocks it away. Danny Harris also the winner of the hot shot contest held earlier today on Game Sunday. Oh, nice move by Harris.
Right on the inside, cutting the Crayola area. They have to put a body on him.
They're pressing way up there. Sartori back to TT with Messina all over him. Has to scoop it inside the foul zone. Knocked away by the Celtics. Celtics are now in that zone as you talk about, Nestor.
And Danny Harris is getting in the mind of Chris Falzone.
This Penney, head fakes on Major, nowhere to go. Has to go up and over Harris. No good. Harris with the board. No second shots today for the Sixers.
Harris out there grunting like a caveman. He wants it. He wants to give Gipper his second title.
Messina wants a three. No good. 3-6 on the board. That time, good boxing on Harris. One of the very few times we've seen that. Sartori.
John Sartori, and we have it over the back on John Sartori. John Sartori will not drive on Danny Harris again. Danny Harris called him out there twice. He said, come into my playground twice. He squatted him cleanly twice. John Sartori will not drive on Harris again. And don't look for Falzone to do much because Harris has been owning Falzone all season.
Yeah, Falzone better start doing something quick here. This championship ring is just going to slip away from them. Major cutting in, tipped away by number 7, Sartori.
John Sartori, and we're going to look an early check-in. Donny Rogers, first-year sophomore out of Malden High.
Jensen wide open. He can bury those all. Oh! A rare air ball by Dana Jensen.
Well, Dana Jensen is cold, but so is John Sartori, a bit intimidated. So both of their big men in the first quarter, well, their big scorers for the first quarter are cold. So,
that's number 4. Falzone thrown in. Oh, Falzone not realizing how open he was. Just banged it hard off the glass.
The Sixers better change their offense. They better start stroking from the outside because they ain't getting the squat in the inside.
We're just past the midway point in the first quarter. Sixers are scoreless. They're down 6-zip to the Celtics.
T. Barnaby is all in Danny Harris' face, but he's still getting through the paint.
But T. Barnaby is the only one that isn't intimidated by Danny Harris. The other 4 Crimson boys scared. They scared. Oh, they're scared.
It's 4:42 to play in the first quarter. Celtics take a timeout. They're up 6-0.
Well,
the Sixers. I can't remember the last time a team was held scoreless in the first quarter of a championship game. Matter of fact, it has never happened.
It has never happened. And a team being scored being scoreless, being the big goose egg in the first period. If we go back, if you all know your MNBL history, you should know your MNBL history because I say it every week on Around the Rim. The very first year of the league, the Sixers were in first place, the Celtics were in fourth place. First round playoff, the Celtics ousted the Sixers. The Celtics went on to be the first MNBL champion. They're here now to try to get their second title. The Sixers, this is their first time back here since the initiation of the league. So now it comes down to the two best teams in the league, the Crimson and the Emeralds.
I just think the Sixers don't realize this is a championship game here yet. I mean, they're surprised they're even here. Right now, they're not doing anything to show that they are the number one seed coming into this tournament. Donny Rogers wide open out to Conrad. Conrad head flake. He drives it wide open, foul zone.
And that's what the Sixers have to do. They have to get Danny Harris off his feet because he's such a force down low.
That was just great ball movement by the Sixers. Danny Jensen off and banks it home.
And as you see, he can pass as well.
And that's the way to break the press, kiddies out there. You keep the ball off the floor, you just swing it.
Donny Rogers almost traveled there. Penney wants it. Oh, a double pump three. That's an air ball.
That's because Troy Majors jumped right in his face. Now, they did not need a three-point attempt. They need to drive it in. But as I said, they're really not going to drive it in all day because Harris in his playground is not going to give him any easy ones.
And if they can't drive it on Harris, their perimeter shooting better starts falling together here. The Sixers could be in for a long day. Over the back. Looks like it's on T. Barnaby.
And let me tell you, Rick and Bradworth, in the absence of Calvin Day, if two Sixers, all it takes is two Sixers to get in foul trouble, and it's going to be rough.
Danny Jensen now way out to Messina. Messina controlling the point. Back at the Jensen. Candalora wide open. Falzone playing about 3 feet off. Nice blind pass to Messina from Candalora.
All by his lonesome. And look at Troy Majors right in Steve Penney's face.
Troy Majors, who was the force on Greg Mallett yesterday, holding him to a limit, is all over Penney, and he's going to try and do the same.
Penney now nowhere to go inside the foul zone. Foul zone, let it fall away in the paint. That's what he's going to have to do, fall away, because every time he takes it to him, he gets rejected.
Oh, he's going to be eating a Spalding sandwich.
Celtics out in front by a half dozen. Messina try to feed Jensen underneath. Conrad knocks it away. Penney now controlling the point. Sixers slowing the pace down a little bit. 3 minutes to go here. 10-4 Celtics 1993 MNBL championship underway. T. Barnaby way outside. They're giving it to Conrad. Try to rain one home from way outside. Celtics clearly the better team right now, but they're only up 6 points.
The Sixers are going for their first banner. The Celtics are trying to go for their second.
Major now way outside of Jensen. Swings it over to Messina. Back to Jensen. Over to Major. Major nowhere to go. Candalora. He's teamed. Major from Harris. Cutting and slicing and dicing for two.
That's for the crayon loud. And as I told you in the pregame show, Rick, that the Celtics, they will swing that ball around. They don't care how much time they shave off their clock, but they're going to swing that ball around until they get the highest percentage shot possible.
Falzone trying to find a handle. Trying to bank it. Gets his own rebound. Can't put it home. Had 2 chances that time.
Well, the Celtics are just looking sharp. Swinging the ball all around the top. Looking for the man in the middle. And Troy Majors is that man in the middle. As well as Mike Messina.
We got a foul there. Blocking foul.
2-8-8. That's a great Buick. Okay.
Jensen now way outside. Back over to Major. Major. Celtics trying to set it up. Barnaby holding off Harris right now. Harris trying to post inside on him. Harris double teamed by Barnaby. Falzone picking him up when he slides over. Out to Jensen. Jensen wants it. Into Harris. Harris in the paint. Turnaround. Baseline. Nothing but net for the big guy.
Danny Harris, NBN, as you said, NBN, nothing but net. And they better pick up Donny Rogers. Can't be doing the cook by himself.
Conrad taking it strong. We got a Major wide open for Messina. Sixers get down quick on that one.
Well, the Sixers need Paul Conrad's contribution. If Falzone can't get into this, they need Paul Conrad as well as Steve Penney.
And Sartori
So
still on the
that,
bench.
It's going to be rough.
Donny Rogers now with it. Donny Rogers try to feed Barnaby. Messina knocks it away. Sixers only 4 first quarter points and 102 remaining. They're down 10. Their biggest deficit of the ball game.
I can't remember the last time the Sixers were down 10, Rick.
Messina getting the long board.
Well, he almost got away with that one, but the back ref caught that just in time. And Gipper Nally is upset.
And Gip just better watch it today. There's no assistant coach to take over. I talked to him before the game. He seemed very calm. Barnaby for three!
T. Barnaby. Right now, T. Barnaby is the only Sixer that is out there doing what he's supposed to be doing. And it's going to remain Emerald ball.
T. Barnaby, who was the main ingredient in the Sixers' victory over the Kings with his clutch free throws in the end, is continuing his excellence on the court right now.
With that three, that cuts the Celtic lead to half. Nice move by Messina. Harris right there, uncontested, throw it in home. All kinds of arms flying. Harris getting his own missed shot. And we got a foul there on Paul Conrad. Nothing they can do. He's just too big and too strong. They doubled and triple teamed him there, Nesta.
He was double teamed, he was triple teamed. Almost all the Crimson was there, but he was able to get those big boards.
Harris missed the first one 27 seconds ago. 14-7, Celtics by 7. Harris, 1 of 2. Celtics up by 8. Mike Mirranda checking in for Troy Major. The two guards pressing. And Sixers going with the three-guard lineup here. Penney, Barnaby, and Rogers. Penney all swatted away by Harris. That's his 5th block in the first 5
Danny
blocks.
Harris is just calling on all comers. He has taken the ball right out of their hands. And he maintains it.
5 seconds left. Messina wants it for 3. Mirranda right there with the fall. Can't get at the fall, and that's it. We played 1. It was a slow one, but it was all Celtics, 15-7. Danny Harris' story with 5 first-quarter blocks.
What happened, the Celtics came out pumped. They pressed the Sixers right off the bat. And the Sixers, who didn't learn from yesterday when the Kings done that, is having a hard time. But we've only played 10, and the Sixers did not win 12 straight, 13 counting yesterday for nothing. They've been down before.
You can't really count out the Sixers. The Celtics are up. They are riding high. Danny Harris is just proven that he is the best center in the league, hands down. And if the Sixers don't start getting aggressive on the boards, their first banner is looking very bleak.
Well, the Sixers are very fortunate to only be down 8, as they had a very poor first quarter in this stuff.
Yeah, this Celtics team cannot be intimidated. And the Sixers, their players out there, they have a lot of confidence throughout the whole season, and you don't blame them for having a lot of confidence. But this year, the Sixers team has not beaten the Celtics when head coach Gipper Nally was in the game.
Something you did not know. Sartori taking it on, going high over Harris. Harris with the block and the foul. That's what they have to do, just keep taking it to them. Hopefully the calls will start going for the Sixers.
Yes, but did you see how he took it in there gingerly?
Yeah, very gingerly, yeah. He tried to throw a little body on him and do a little side hook shot.
What the Sixers have to do when they drive on Harris is stop trying to shoot it over the big man. Try to scoop it underneath him and get the foul. If they can get him in foul trouble, it should be a lot easier for them to come back and get back into this game and play the Sixers ball they've been doing all year.
You got to get him committed. Messina pushing it down left-hand side. Double team by Sartori and Penney. Has to bring it back out. Second quarter underway. 15-8. Jensen for 3. No good. Barnaby right there looking for the outlet pass. No one down. Has to give it to Penney. Falzone taking it. Oh,
he was
another
denied again by
rejection.
Falzone. Falzone is looking for. I don't know. Falzone is yelling at the ref.
And Jensen is down. He's holding that right leg.
Oh, Dana Jensen's down. We can get a zoom in on that. Well, let's just hope that Jensen does not miss the play. But what I want to talk about before, as the camera is zoomed in on Dana Jensen, is that Chris Falzone is looking for a call foul. What is he thinking about? Is he thinking about the time Harris fouled him 2 months ago? Because he didn't foul him now.
This could be a huge loss there, Nesta.
Well, we were just about to comment on the Sixers cannot let Dana Jensen start getting hot. And if the Celtics have this turn into something worse, the Sixers could be back in this, but hopefully nothing is wrong with Dana.
He's down. He's not moving a little bit here. It could be favoring. This will be a bad news for the Celtics, good news for the Sixers. Dana Jensen is one of the best shooting forwards in the league.
On his way up. favoring that right leg.
And let me tell you,
He can't
Dana
even
is hurting.
Yeah,
but no
he
one
can't even stand on it, Nesta.
But no one in here is hurting more than Gipper Nally. And Dana Jensen is a major, major key to the success of this Celtic team.
But let me tell you something. That's one in a great substitute for Dana Jensen. Chuck Simonelli, he can do it all as well. Number 18 for the green coming right in. Falzone right there. Over Simonelli, taking it home. Falzone, as the game goes on, he feels a little more comfortable while taking that ball to the hoop.
Well, he's learning how to beat Harris, and Harris is learning how to dribble right by all 5 6s, and Chucky is not satisfied with the defense right now.
Simonelli just somehow got that ball over 2 6s, pushed it back out. Simonelli inside the Harris. Harris trying to post up on Falzone, way outside the Miranda. Miranda cut, and he wants to pop. In and out. Conrad right there. And the Sixers trying to cut it the lead to 3 with 8:20 to go in the first half.
Well, we just seen some good news. Dana Jensen is up. He is walking. He went back into the locker room for a little medical aid on his ankle, and hopefully he will be back.
Oh! And Conrad's up there cussing, but he does that shoulder down, and that was an offensive call. And Chuck Rogers knew that was an offensive call because he didn't complain.
5 points, Celtic lead.
Paul Conrad is almost as valuable to the Sixers as Dana Jensen is to the Celtics.
Great pass, Harris to Simonelli. Harris kick and rebound block and even throw out a few passes now and then. 7 point Celtic lead. Sartori, he better watch it. Once again, the Sixer bench only 3 deep today, Nesta.
Sixers just can't get it going right now. They're trying to set picks, but they're pushing. They're trying to drive to the hoop on the big man.
Coach Arthur Boyle getting ready to set up. He was in the referee's face talking about what's going on. And let me tell you, Arthur Boyle took off that bow tie again for 2 days in a row. Flung it.
Falzone with the long board.
Yesterday, folks, he did say damn it.
Barnaby now pushing up left side, cutting in. Gets his own rebound. Sartori right there, nowhere to go. Has to take it back outside the Penney. Penney being defended. Conrad wants it. Nothing but net and MBN.
And that's what the Sixers need. Someone to step up in the absence of Calvin Day.
Harris, nice pass into Simonelli. Falzone right there. Falzone playing a good second quarter.
But it's going to remain green ball.
Sean Pinot checking into the game for the first time, replacing John Sartori. Candalora looking for somewhere to go. Way outside of Simonelli. Swings it over to Messina. 6 1/4 to play. First half, 17-12. Celtics by 5. Story right now with Danny Harris with half dozen blocks. Messina now way outside. They're trying to get a good shot off here. They'll take their time. There's no shot clock in this league.
And it's going to remain the emerald ball.
Candalora trying to inbound it. Miranda to Messina, over Falzone, gets his own rebound. Wow. Chuck Rogers just not liking that at all, Nesta.
No, he isn't. He's been making chucky faces ever since the tap-off.
A guard getting the boards over the center. Conrad!
Paul Conrad is heating up. They need this. They're only down 5 points.
Yeah, if you can't take it inside, take it out. And when you take it out, make sure they go in. Sixers playing a little better in the second quarter. Simonelli doesn't want it. Open shot. Miranda and Messina at the guards. Candalora and Simonelli at the forwards, and big Danny Harris playing the center role right now. Way outside, a little too deep for Miranda.
You can't be doing a cross-court pass. Right now we have in the game, go on Sean Pinot of the Sixers, along with Matt Candalora. What's his last name? Candalora, I got it right.
Yeah, you got it.
Matt Candalora of the Celtics. It was go on Sean Pinot and Mighty Matt Candalora, who did commentate the Coaches Players All-Star game as the coaches led by B.D. Amos was victorious.
And Coach Glenn Higgins.
And co-MVP, Rick Freni.
Rick Freni with some key rebounds in that game to lift the coaches over the players once again.
Freni had, let's see, he had 7 points, 12 boards.
And B.D. Amos, the surgeon, had 18 points, and he was just hacked all day.
And Coach Higgins had 13 to pitch in the coach's victory.
Here comes Messina. They're pushing it up under 4.5 to play. First half, 19-14, a very low-scoring first half. But as in championships past, the high-scoring halves have been the second halves. Harris right there trying to battle. Loses it to Conrad. Falzone up to Penney. Penney with just Simonelli to beat. Taking it in. Finger roll!
Here come the Sixers now. They got to start running on the Celtics because the Celtics are a half-court offense. If the Sixers can get their fast break going, this should be a totally different game by the end of halftime.
They just took it right to him, Nesta, that time.
Oh, he just floated right through the paint. Finger rolled it over Simonelli.
Candalora now way outside. Falzone way outside. Conrad with the loose ball again.
The Celtics are starting to look ragged. The Sixers are stepping up.
Sixers trying to cut this lead to 1. Conrad on the drive. Oh, he gets the Sixer roll.
Everything is going the Sixers' way this last 48 seconds.
Courtesy of Paul Conrad.
Yeah, with 3:31 to go, Nally calls a timeout. 19-18, Nesta. How do you explain the Sixers surge?
I explained the Sixers surge courtesy of Paul Conrad. Paul Conrad stepped up his game in the absence of Chris Falzone, who's just getting eaten alive by Danny Harris. Steve Penney's been pretty much quiet too, courtesy of Troy Majors. And with Calvin Day not in the house and John Sartori pretty much not looking good like he was the past couple of days, they needed somebody to step forward, and that person to step forward was Paul Conrad. But let's not forget, the major reason why Paul Conrad was able to step forward is because Jensen went down with an injury. Jensen, who was covering Conrad, and when Jensen was on Conrad, Conrad wasn't getting anything.
And Jensen holding that ice pack to his right ankle there. We'll try to get the injury report at halftime. Right now, the score 19-18, 3:31 to go. First half, Celtics up by 1. This is the 1993 Malden Neighborhood Basketball League Championship with Nesta, Dudley, Bradworth, Benton, and I am Rick Freni.
And for all you Dana Jensen fans out there, he's on the sideline running around, not hobbling, so he could be getting back in here before half's over.
Messina now out to Simonelli. Simonelli doesn't want to shoot that one. Simonelli is camping out on that right side. Him and Candalora. The Italian connection, swinging it to the right. Candalora taking it high over foul zone.
Celtics are starting to look a little intimidated. And Danny Harris goes down, holding his face.
Oh, this thing got 4 fingers and a thumb in the eye.
The Sixers are trying to be the bad boys of the league today.
Harris is holding his right leg, I believe, his right knee or something. His right.
Oh, I thought we got poked in the head. This would be a huge loss after losing Jensen.
Let me tell you, Gipper Nally can't be taken as Gipper Nally, who was only 27 years of age. He's too young to have heart problems, but let me tell you, he just grew 5 gray hairs in the past 10 minutes.
You can hear Danny Harris screaming, "I'm not coming out of the game. Do not take me out." Gipper wants him out.
Yeah, you got to come off it. If the game stops because you fall down,
see
don't you
Dana
have to come
Jensen checking back into the game. A good sign for the
out? He has
Celtics.
to come out. That's the rule. If you go down with an injury, even for 2 seconds, the play stops. You got to come out.
You were right, Rick.
All right. Going with the 3-forward lineup now. Jensen back into the ball game with Simonelli and Candalora. The Mikes at the guards, Messina and Mirranda. Barnaby backing in on Mirranda. Pinot wants it inside the foul zone. Foul zone baseline.
Couldn't get the handle on that release.
Hey, Barnaby can elevate, huh? You see him get up there?
Oh, yes, Barnaby is not leading the league in boards this year for nothing.
Messina now way outside. Over to Jensen. Jensen wants it.
Jensen's back in the game, firing it up, trying to get his stuff off.
Conrad picking up another board. Penney at it. Penney at the top. Messina on him.
Steve Penney still quiet, waiting for him to step up.
Falzone, nowhere to go. Simonelli playing some great D on him. Conrad
Over the
wide
man with the
open.
hot hand.
Harris coming back in. That was a quick 20 seconds.
And he's limping, as you can see. Favoring that right ankle.
Conrad. Barnaby.
Steve Barnaby called for it.
Barnaby wants it on Harris. He wants to take it home to him, Nesta.
Oh, yeah, Barnaby is not afraid to go up against Harris. Barnaby will not be intimidated.
Falzone way off on that one. Just a wild shot. Under 2 minutes of play, first half. Very slow first half of both teams. You know it's slow when Nesta hasn't lost his voice. Messina's 3, no good. To Simonelli. Jensen wants it. That's no good. Harris right there. Didn't have to jump for that one.
I don't know how he got the boards on that one, but these Celtics are just crashing the boards.
Wow.
How many shot attempts was that, Rick?
That was 5.
5 of them.
Sean Pinot made a good save, but he just threw it to the wrong teammate. And they took advantage of that mistake.
Candalora ready to check back in. Celtics by 3 points. Conrad being defended. Falzone right there, off the glass.
And the Sixers are starting to get the ball to Falzone. They need him to start contributing to the scoring.
Falzone starting to feel it now. Celtics out in front 1. Just over a minute to play, first half. Messina taking it in, stops, fall away over Conrad, air ball.
Barnaby with another key rebound.
Yeah, Barnaby's everywhere right now for the boards. He hasn't scored much, though.
Now he's running the point.
Barnaby wants a 3. Falzone right there.
Falzone once
I
again.
would have counted. All before the shot.
It seemed like the Celtics were pulling away, and if you look now, there's only a 1-point lead with 49 seconds remaining in this first half. The Celtics have to be a little cautious with Harris and Jensen weak
Great
ankles.
inbound pass. First time the Sixers held the lead.
This is the first time see Barnaby pointing up that win number 1 finger, but he better put it back into his fist.
Yeah.
This game is a long way from being over.
You ain't kidding, Nessa. We got another half to play here. Messina wants it. Looks good from here. Oh, a little too much. Barnaby just swatting it away. Barnaby had the board instead just slapped it out of bounds.
Celtics are relying on the deep shots, and they have to start getting it back into the paint. That's their strong game.
Just on 30 seconds of play, 25 to be exact. 22-21, Sixers with the lead. Celtics milking the clock now, going for the last shot here. Candalora inside the Harris.
Barnaby got his hand in there again.
Wow. Harris usually sure-handed. Penney. Falzone right there with the hook. Couldn't get it to fall.
He rushed that one a little too quick.
That's it. We played a half. First quarter, all Celtics. Second quarter, the Sixers making a run at it. Going into halftime with a 1-point lead, 22-21, Nesta.
And let me tell you, you cannot take away from the Sixers play. I do not mean to take away from the Sixers play, and I will not take away from the Sixers play. But the biggest key to the Celtics right now, to the Emerald, is 2 of their big guns went down. First, Jensen went down, nursed an ankle, and then Danny Harris went down. So now they got 2 players, 2 of their major guns, with a semi-flat tire. That ain't good.
That's not good at all. They need Harris's inside game as well as Jensen heating up from the outside. With those 2 ingredients kicking, the Celtics could be on their way to the second banner. But as you see, Falzone is getting back into the game as well as Conrad, and the Sixers have proven they deserve to be here.
Yeah, Harris hasn't scored a hoop in a few minutes here. When he was banging the boards, the Celtics were in control. When he's not banging the boards at all, just forget about it. The Sixers just taking over this ball game right now.
Yeah, first period, as you mentioned, was the Emerald. Second period belonged to the Crimson.
And what a way to go. 22-21, not a high-scoring affair, but a close one. Sixers by 1. Second half action. We'll be right back.
And we are back to the second half of the Big Dance, 1993 style. Nesta Dudley, along with Rick Freni and Bradworth Benton. And this game is being taped by camera person Candy Amos. And Rick, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned humdinger here. It's a 1-point game, courtesy of the Crimsons, 22-21, with 20 seconds left to go in this 1993 season.
Yeah, the Sixers, Nesta, had a great second quarter. They were down by as many as 10 points, but they just poured it on. Courtesy of Paul Conrad hitting 3 J's out there. Nice head fake, kickball by Simonelli. And the biggest story, bigger than that, we have a bigger story than that. Dana Jensen and Danny Harris both going down. Jensen on the bench. Harris walking with a little hobble here. Barnaby, that's his first 2, I think. Sixers by 3, Nessa, the biggest lead of the ball game. Harris, nice spin move.
Spinning all over Falzone, brings it back to a 1-point game.
Well, I guess that ankle's okay. Penney now way out the corner at Sartori. Sartori wants it. He wants to go back door. Barnaby, nice head fake. Way outside. Penney wants a 3. He can hit those. No good. Tipped away. Oh, Conrad gets the loose tip.
They got to put a body on him. And Rick, what's interesting about this game, not only is it's up by the top 2 teams, but we have, for all you kiddies out there, a 3-point contest and a hot shot contest. The three-point contest was won by Steve Penney of the Sixers. The hot shot contest was won by Danny Harris of the Celtics.
Coincidentally, those two teams are in the finals.
And those two players are on the court right now.
Something you did not know. Messina now way at the point. Messina and Penney, good matchup out there. Mirranda getting it swat away. I'm sorry, that's Irvine. Messina way out. Sartori taking him on. Sartori, the bigger of the two. Harris trying to post up on Falzone as they come way out. Barnaby picks him out to Simonelli. Irvine wants it. Almost tipped home by Harris. Loose ball, Falzone tips it out. Just Simonelli to beat. He stops, spins. Oh, what a counter if it went home.
Falzone with a key defensive steal. Tried to go coast. Fell a little short on the spin.
I'll tell you something, the Celtics don't pull this out, they're going to be known as one of the biggest chokers down here in the MNBL, losing 2 years straight in the big dance.
Well, you know, it's only happened a few times before. It happened the first 3 years when the Hawks did lose, but that was before Steve Freckle took over. Mike Cirilli was the head coach. They lost the first 3 years. They were able to win it the fourth year. Then Vin Pastore, who had the Kings, 1989, he lost to the Hawks. That was the Hawks' first championship banner under Mike Cirilli his last season. And then Vin Pastore, who had probably the best Kings team ever, but he was unfortunate enough to play the 1990 New Look Lakers, who was the greatest franchise ever in the MNBL. Last year's 1992 Hawks was the second greatest franchise. This is what the critics are saying, Rick.
Well, Barnaby for three. In and out. See Candalora with the boards. Candalora and Pinot doing the announcing earlier. And I think they did us, they didn't do us any justice, Nessa.
I don't think so either.
Messina now with it. 4-6 the lead. Biggest lead of the ball game for the red and white. Messina wide open, head fake on Falzone, cuts it in, a little too much Harris. Taking it home off Conrad. It's like Conrad wasn't even there.
Oh, well, Harris, with that leaping ability, he's a lefty, and those arms, they just grow and grow, I mean.
Now, big blow for the Sixers. Paul Conrad has 4 personal fouls.
Wow. Really?
And Sean Pinot checks in.
Something Rick and the Dutchman did not know.
That's why.
Is Harris man in the boot?
Harris is a junior.
Wow. And they have a great team again next year.
From rumors in the Celtics camp, Danny Harris will not be returning to the MNBL next year. He has a scholarship for a junior college, I believe, and he's going to pack his bags and head on his way.
Barnaby inside the foul zone in some traffic.
Got away with a travel, but he didn't get it to fall.
Candalora, he didn't see Candalora there. Candalora misdirected that one a little bit. 3.6 the lead. Mike Pajuto. Harris way outside. Major. Way up top there. Just swinging it around. Messina stops. Messina wants it. Buries it.
Oh, Mike Messina. And Chuck Rogers was looking for the travel, but Messina did not move that pivot. But
yeah, he did a lot of dancing, but that was it. Oh, nice move. Number 7 block for Harris. He saves to Pajuto. Pajuto dribbling. Giving it up to Major. Celtics start waiting for their big man. Barnaby and Harris are just banging all game. Harris wants it. Falzone. Candalora can't throw it home. Sean Pinot with the boards.
Go on, Sean Pinot. Coming down with big boards. Those are the biggest boards of his life.
He was swinging some elbows there, Nesta.
Oh, yes.
Geddry wants it. Oh, way short.
Go on, Sean Pinot.
Sixers shooting a little timid. They seem to be intimidated.
Yeah, they're a little bit coming up short there, Nest.
The only one busting their butt is go on Sean Pinot, coming off the bench.
Well, he knows he has to step up in the absence of Conrad, and he's just doing that on defense.
Celtics within 1, just in the 4 minutes to play, third quarter. Rick Freni here along with Nesta, Dudley, Bradworth, Benton, and Candy Amos at the camera.
And Dana Jensen hasn't seen third period action yet.
Yeah, that ankle could be giving out on him. Barnaby losing the handle. Falzone picks up the loose ball. Nice head fake going in. Two Celtics, nowhere to go. He better get that up for 3 seconds.
And there goes T. Barnaby once again with a key rebound.
Barnaby over Harris.
Look at T. Barnaby. T. Barnaby is not intimidated. He was in the middle, banging the boards with the big man. And the Crimson are lucky because Falzone slid his way in there.
How is Barnaby as a free throw shooter there, Nest?
Barnaby
Fairly consistent.
is a 57% free throw shooter.
57% and fairly consistent. Okay. Sixers back up in front by 3. Celtics coming into this game, even though they lost to the Sixers earlier in the season. Celtics still the favor by 4.5 points. Major now out to Messina. Geddry all over him. Steve Penney, Steve Geddry. Pajuto out to Major, and the Sixers playing some good D right now.
Oh, yes.
Harris has to come way outside. Giving up to Candalora. Candalora nowhere to go. He bumps and grinds.
Barnaby with another steal up
Barnaby
to
to
Penney.
Penney. Oh, he got hammered. Major made sure he didn't get that shot off.
I think that was a good foul by Troy Major.
Sure.
Because Steve Penney, who's notorious for not playing defense, was hanging there. And if you're going to foul a man, make sure he doesn't score. And he got him. He came down to elbow with a noggin knocker. So that was a good foul by Troy Majors. And I do believe that's only his first foul.
And a hard foul, and Steve Penney took exception to that. Steve Penney, also a good free throw shooter for the Sixers. Hasn't got his offense off yet, but we still have a lot of game to play.
Falzone the long boards over Pajuto. Goes over Harris. Can't get it to fall. But Coach Boyle and Rogers happy with Falzone's play as of late.
Well, Falzone had to readjust his offense because Harris is just a monster in the middle.
5-point Sixer lead. Let me tell you something. This is a Cinderella story, if anything, for the Sixers.
If the Sixers do win, they will have won 14 straight. Cinderella story, as you said.
After finishing
And
next to the basement last year.
Yes, and the last time this happened was the 1979 Pittsburgh Pisces.
And they could probably go down listed as probably one of the best teams in the MNBL history for that 14 victories in a row.
They would go down as the third greatest franchise down here. 1992 Hawks were the second greatest franchise, and no one could just hang with the 1990 New Look Lakers.
But I don't believe the Lakers won 14 in a row.
The Lakers did not win 14 in a row, no, but they won 15 games.
Good point. Very good point by Nesta Dudley. Can't take that away from the Lakers at all.
Well, of course not, but when you talk about franchises, you just can look up at the wall, see the banners, who holds the most. That's the franchise you go with. Harris with the scoop. Hook. No good. Foul on Falzone. That could be only his. I believe it's his third foul there, Nesta.
Yes, it is. When you go with the banners on the wall, you have to say that the Hawks are probably the all-time greatest franchises because they have 3 banners, and all the other teams are playing catch-up ball.
I was just talking about the single most, the 1-year deal.
But if you're talking about the champions of the champions, all the critics say the New Look Lakers 1990, you had such greats as Ken Armstrong, Ken Wilson, Paul Keenan, Izzy Pina. I mean, with those 4 guys right there. Then you chip in with Chad Ledberry, David Ledberry, Andre Davis, Gary Silver, Richie Doyle.
I tell you, I think the fans would love to see it. The 1990 Lakers versus the 92 Hawks. That would just be an incredible ball game.
That would be the best game down here.
Falzone's missed. No good. Pinot right there. Going it home.
Go on, Sean Pinot, stepping up his game. The biggest basket of his life.
Pinot playing with some tenacity. I don't know if that's a word, Nesta.
We'll make it one now.
All right.
We'll tell Noah.
Harris way out
for the 3.
Oh, Falzone gets called for the foul. Not a good play by Falzone.
I don't know why Falzone be arguing with the black and white striped shirt. It's not going to do him anything, but put him on the receiving end of the tech and look at Harris. He's just talking to Falzone. Yeah, that's right. You fouled me. You can't hang with me. You can't hang with me. So now Harris is going to be at the line where everything is free to shoot 3 of them.
How many is that on Falzone there for?
I'm not sure. Only 1 on Chris Falzone. Only 1. Well, Falzone hasn't been really playing aggressive because, I mean, when you're looking across the court at Danny Harris, you just have to change your game.
4.6 to lead, 150 to go, third quarter. Not a high-scoring affair as of championships of past. But this one's going out as a doozy. It's a close affair.
And we were just talking about champions. We don't mean to slight the other champions. There are other champions. We want to recognize the 1987 Sonics, who had a fantastic team that year, and we want to recognize the 1988 Bullets, who also had a fantastic year.
Pinot head fake on Messina, nowhere to go. Back out to Barnaby. Major knocks it away.
Sixers making some daring passes out there. They have to control that. Make the crisp, clean pass always.
Penny stops. Pop around. Good boards by Simonelli. Here comes Messina, right side. No one sees him. They pick him up maybe a little bit too late. Oh, his shot was directed wide.
Go on, Sean Pinot.
He had Falzone right there, right in his face. And that ball, I don't know how Penny saved that ball.
Oh, can't get it to fall home. Uncontested, Danny Harris for the boards.
And Rick, maybe Gipper is saving Dana Jensen for the 4th because he did not see third period action. And Harris
right there, throwing it home again. That's 3. There's 4. Oh, he gets hammered. No call.
Simonelli saves it.
He can't throw it home.
And look and it's just all the not getting
5 chances. 5. 4 by Harris. 1 by Simonelli. Couldn't get it to fall.
Everybody was on their feet on that one.
Falzone right there, way up top.
I think we even heard Homer Simpson out there in the audience going, no!
Rogers wants a 3. Harris right there. Harris and Barnaby battling. But Candalora, Simonelli, and Harris do a good job boxing out the 2 big guys. Action's starting to pick up here, Nesta.
And Chucky Rogers out there yelling, damn! Damn!
And a damn to go with it.
Simonelli, Falzone with the seal, Falzone with Penney on his right. Donny Rogers in the middle. He stops, pumps in the pan, can't get it to fall. Little Donny Rogers going high and going. Oh boy!
Woo-hoo! Donny Rogers.
Woo! Wow!
Oh,
he just got to another level there, Nesta, to get that board and throw it back in.
The biggest basket of his young life. Donny Rogers, first-year sophomore out of all the night. And for Donny Rogers, for being in the right place at the right time, this woo is for you. Woo!
He says the 3-point play ball.
Donny
7
Rogers.
points, 6 to lead.
Donny looked like Spud Webb with a hair increase.
Oh, woo! Chucky might find a car for that one.
8 seconds to go. Candalora stops, pops, buries it over Falzone. Donny Rogers, 1 second left. That's it. It doesn't count. We played 3 and just starting to heat things up here. 37-32. Sixers out in front by 5, and the Celtics just can't seem to catch up to them right now, Nesta.
So far, that was the quickest period. And the Celtics, as you said, can't catch up. They've been able to shave it within 3 to 4 times, but the Sixers have been able to pull it off, thanks to the play of Sean Pinot stepping in the absence of Paul Conrad, who got his 4th personal foul. But let's not forget, the Emerald has Dana Jensen on the bench. He did not play the whole 10 minutes past.
Well, as you see, the Sixers have picked it up. Their strength is when they are in the lead, they do seem to maintain it. In all their victories, teams always come back, but they get within that 3-2-1 differentia, and the Sixers just pick it right back up.
The Sixers playing them. They're a very multi-dimensional team, as I said in the pregame, and right now they're doing it all. Everyone is pitching in. Pinot and Rogers coming off the bench, doing a heck of a job out there.
Oh, yes, and the final 10 minutes of this 1993 season. And remember, the Sixers, who started off in the cellar this season 0-2, they've won 12 straight games, regulation, 13th if you want to count the the playoff game, March Madness. And the last time this was done was the 1979 Pittsburgh Pisces.
It counted. Troy Major.
Troy Majors, third-year senior out of Madison High School. The man, he wants to win this game. Arthur Boyle is rolling his hands, looking for the travel. Troy Majors.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Nally can take another championship loss here, Nesta.
Oh, no, he can't. And Jensen is still sitting on the bench.
They get the EMTs outside just in case. And we got a foul there by Big 30, Danny Harris. He's not in foul trouble, though. It might only be a second. That's showing Harris. Celtics pressing. Penney nowhere to go. Travel
on scene, Penney. And Penney is TO'd. Woo! Penney's TO'd. He was looking square-eyed. He was getting ready to throw them nuts.
Sixers calling time before things get out of hand. Celtics within 3 in the ball. Man, that's remaining.
Arthur Boyle, he's over there. Oh, he's grabbing the man in his stripe. It's not enough. This is Arthur Boyle. His hair is messed up, grabbing the ref. Oh, Lord. I thought he was going to slug him. And Arthur Boyle, for you, taking off that bow tie, chucking it, getting your hair messed up, getting right in the down during the play. This woo is for you. Woo!
Sixers better find a way to break this press, or it's going to be a long fourth quarter for them. They're out in front by 3, but no lead is safe with the Celtics.
As you can see, the tension is building. Arthur Boyle's glasses are steamed. Chuck Rogers' forehead is sweating pellets. Gipper Nally is losing more hair.
Simonelli wants it. Oh, we got a 1-point ball game. This is the way a championship game should be played. Down to the wire, boy.
That's a good look by Donny Rogers.
Sartori
Bad pass by
Simonelli with the steal. Here comes Troy Major. This fourth quarter is just turned into an incredible one. Haas by the back, over Falzone by Donny Rogers. He gets the ball.
Going behind his back, going in the paint, and the Celtics got a 1-point lead, 38-37, and they're pressing.
Quickly broken up, Sartori. Over Harris, can't get at the fall. Falzone right there gets it swept away. Penney comes up with a loose ball. Donny Rogers wants a 3.
Now Donny Rogers stroking 3-pointers. Lord have mercy. The house they erupted. The Dustin's losing his voice. Donny Rogers stroking 3-pointers.
Donny Rogers, the game of his life. And he's still a sophomore.
Seeing a baseline using the glass. Harris right there. Harris gets it to fall home.
Oh, this game, Rick. This game might outdo yesterday's game between the Sixers and the Kings.
40-40, under 8 minutes to play, final period. The 93 championship well on the way if you just joined in. The Celtics and the Sixers, the number 1 and 2 seed, respectively. Rick Freni along with Nessa Dudley and Bradworth Benton. And you folks are in for a doozy. 7.5 to play. 40s are wild down here at the LG, our final game of the 1993 campaign. Penney nowhere to go, back out to Sartori. Sixers trying to set up again. Donny Rogers right now, the story for the Sixers.
Donny Rogers is saying, give me the ball. Give me the ball. I can hit it, coach.
Here's a 3-pointer and a 3-point play as well. 6 points for Donny Rogers off the bench, unofficially.
The first-year players for the Sixers are doing a heck of a job this year.
Well, you know why? The first-year players are the only ones who ain't talking.
Penney wants a 3. A little short on that one. Maybe a little too premature to take that. That wasn't a good 3. He had to run to get that one.
No, exactly. He had to force it up. That ain't good.
Major now. Major way outside. Harris pulls up a foul zone. He can't get it to fall. Foul zone with the yell in the boards.
Falzone is famous for that yelling when he gets a good rebound.
Donny Rogers
Even when it's
pushing it
not
up.
a strong rebound.
6:40 to play. 40-40. This keeps up. It could see OT. Pinot wants it over Harris. Can't get it to fall.
Go on, Sean Pinot, making the most of his minutes. He ain't scared to take it on the big man.
Should have used the glass, but he thought he could have just rolled it in to make it look pretty.
And the Sixers doing it without Conrad and Barnaby on the bench. Oh, Falzone got a piece of Harris, and Harris a little short second time. There's a third one. Wow, they're getting their boards on the offensive side there, Nesta.
Bodies are flying, and Falzone and Harris. Falzone better not get Harris facing. If he gets his face, next thing you know, he's going to be looking at the light with a dotted eye.
And here comes Barnaby and Conrad back in the game, and Sartori is showing his disgust right now.
But let's give it up to Sean Pinot. Go on, Sean Pinot, and they're doing the do.
getting his rebounds, getting his shot attempts, making the most.
1-on-1 situation. Messina, he's their best free throw shooter out there, shooting 81%.
And Rick Dana Jensen has not seen second half action.
In the Celtics' first time to lead since the third quarter. 41, 42, 40. Barnaby to Conrad. Conrad, nowhere to go. Back to Donny Rogers. Donny Rogers on the fly, right side. Gets stripped away by the fastest man in the league. Troy Major.
Troy Majors, he's not the quickest person in the league, but nothing.
Barnaby inbounds it to Conrad. Conrad head fake. Nowhere to go. Back up to Penney. Penney spins. And we got a holding foul there. Major tugging on the jersey.
Oh, yes, you can't do that in this league.
He was tugging like that?
He's tugging like this.
That's a no-no.
And we're midway through the final period. 42-40. Celtics out in front by 2.
And that put the Sixers in the bonus. And for the Sixers, you do not want to foul Penney, Conrad, or Falzone, because they'll hit them.
Oh, Falzone did an excellent job in boxing out Danny Harris.
Just a little
but
bit
he just
too
had
far
no help.
That ball was just out of his reach. He had an easy 2 in another tie ball game. Messina now way outside of Candalora. Candalora looking for Harris. Tipped away by Barnaby. Penney leading the break. Between two, throws it up.
Penney traps.
Oh!
Arthur Boyle fixing to run on that court. Look at him. Get a shot of Arthur Boyle.
Arthur Boyle has just rolled up his right sleeve. He's ready to slug him. Next to throw it in the lot after the game.
Simonelli wants it over Barnaby. Harris winning the board. Sixer ball just under 4 minutes of play. Sixers looking to tie
They
this
get a
one
little
up.
sloppy in this last minute.
This is one of the lowest scoring championship games in recent memory.
Yes, but it's a rough one.
Oh, yeah, rough and tough. I like a physical ball game, Nesta.
Oh, yes, we got a physical one here.
Donny Rogers, head fake on Messina, nowhere to go. Barnaby way outside of Rogers. Barnaby and Rogers playing a little catch. Barnaby loses the handle.
Rogers wants to release it.
Barnaby
and
wants
Barnaby
it.
does.
Can't get the fall. No Sixers even near the glass that time.
They are not getting second shots.
They better start crashing the boards.
The Sixers are not aggressive on the boards, and they need to be. Without that, Danny Harris is just going to get 40, 50 rebounds the remainder of the game.
Major now. Falzone pushing Harris off, showing some physical capabilities that he holds. Turnover Celtics.
That was a good pass by Troy, too. Troy Majors, that was a good pass.
Now the Sixers have to capitalize on this one.
Yes, they do. They're going to have to hit on their first shot because they haven't been getting any second shot opportunities.
Nice high percentage shot. Falzone way out, top of the key, taking Harris with him. Conrad going deep in, gets fouled. Plus the line shooting 2.
He's one of the people for the Sixers that you cannot foul.
Well, it's coming down to crunch time with 3 minutes left, and the nerves are setting in. The Celtics are maintaining a 2-point lead without Dana Jensen. Paul Conrad, an excellent free throw shooter. Hits the front end of it, too.
Sixers within 1. 3 minutes and 1 second remaining in the contest. What a great battle here. The Sixers tie it up, courtesy of 2 free throws by Conrad.
He got the Chelsea bounce, the Chelsea roll.
Messina now out to Major one more time. Harris posting up, getting position. They're trying to post him up. Simonelli nowhere to go. Spins off Barnaby, goes in. Oh!
That's the biggest basket of his life. Going on the baseline, doing that San Francisco roll. And for Chuck Simonelli, stepping up your game, driving that baseline through the San Francisco roll. This woo is for you. Woo!
Chuck Simonelli, known for his precision shooting on the free throw line, just showing that he can drive the lane also.
Messina fouling Penney. Penney has to go to the line 1-and-1. Sixers do have a good free throw shooting team. These are big, huge, large. Penney, Sixers within 1.
Steve Penney proving why he's an all-star. Crunch situation, hitting the big free throws.
Can't get the fall. Harris, big boards once again by the big man. Here we go again. 2.5 to play. Celtics in control only by 1.
And Rick, the Celtics are the best team this year as far as swinging around that ball and shaving off the clock.
Timeout, 2:25 to go. Oh, we got a technical here.
The technical. There's controversy.
Gipper Nally beginning to nut up like Artie Boyle.
Gipper Nally.
Gipper Nally in that huddle showing them words that we just can't say on national TV, kids.
Now,
Let's see what we got here.
Foul. Apparently there was a foul before the timeout was called, and I didn't see the foul.
I believe it was away from the ball.
Little miscommunication between the referees. Chris Falzone is at the line, shooting the 1-and-1.
And they did call the foul on the big man, and the big man was nowhere near the ball. I made it. Obviously, it was a foul away from the ball.
Sure.
We did see Harris nod saying that he did commit the foul, but no one in the gym seen it but the one ref. That's Danny Harris's 3rd foul.
Yeah, Falzone only with 1, and Harris 50% free throw shooter. So Falzone, this is his last 225 of the 1993 campaign. He better just start throwing his body big time at Harris. Start shaking him up just a little bit. Let Harris earn him at the line.
Yes.
Just like you pointed out earlier, Harris in that crayon area, he's absolutely deadly, the best in the league.
Oh, yeah, that's his backyard. It's his playground. That's where he hangs his toys.
So Falzone 1-and-1 needs at the front end of this, get a tie ball game. 2-5, 2 minutes, 25 seconds remaining in the contest. Doesn't get any better than this, folks.
And there goes Falzone with his first free throw, and he hits. One of the most awkward forms on the line this year. He's out there doing the butt.
Can't get the Harris.
The Sixers cannot hit their second shot.
44. Here's Major now. Major being defended by Penney. Simonelli way outside. Gets it, swings over to Messina. Messina with Barnaby on him. Switches over to Rogers. They're trying to post him up. Candalora posting down low. Major with the...
Trying to find Harris.
You
Major...
look for Simonelli. Simonelli's cutting that crayon area.
Yeah.
No one's on him.
Left and right. Harris way outside. Brings the center outside, so the little guy should just bring it in. Simonelli wants it. Pull up. No good. Messina gets it. Chips it to Harris. Between Simonelli's legs. Here comes Penney. Just Major to be. He stops. Oh, he hits the bunny.
Oh.
Wow. 1:35 to go. 46-44. Sixers out in front by 2. Harris wants that ball. You know he wants it. Turnover. Celtics. Sixer ball.
1:26 left to go in this season.
Nally losing his mind.
Oh, Donny Rogers.
Donny Rogers with the travel.
Talk about his biggest shot of the life. That was his biggest turnover he could have done. A time on the court could have put the Sixers up 4. With just over a minute to play.
That might have put the needle in the haystack. That could have hurt him if they went down there and scored. But now the Celtics have another...
Messina!
Oh, woohoo! And the score's tied up again. And we're coming down to the 1 minute mark. That's 60 ticks on the clock.
That looked close to a travel on that Messina score.
Rogers with the now out to Barnaby. Conrad wide open right side.
Time.
Conrad wants on Harris. He's going back door. Not enough spin on that one. Sixer ball. 59 seconds left. What do you do next there? You want to kill the last minute? Do you kill the last minute, call timeout? Evidently not. The Sixers are going with the play.
You swing around that ball.
They should go for that last shot.
Swing around that ball, go for that last shot. If you're the Celtics cannot foul.
But the Sixers are doing their job. They're hitting that front end of the 1-to-1.
Yes, the Celtics cannot foul.
Penney, why is he driving?
Sixers have to slow it up.
What a tough shot by
Steve
Penney. I can't believe he hit that one, baby.
Oh, we got 38, 35, 36 seconds. Oh, Simonelli.
Simonelli misses a gimme. We got a foul on the floor. The play stops. The clock stops. 48-46. The Sixers showing jubilation, but it's not over yet, folks. Celtics want a timeout with 28 ticks to go.
Looked like Simonelli did get fouled on that layup attempt, but the referee did not call it.
He just spun off the defender, had it easy too, and just a little bit short on that one there, Nestor.
Oh, and let me tell you, if they lose, Chuck Simonelli will be the sickest man in Malden.
The Celtics' second trip to the big dance in a row. And it
time
doesn't
left,
look
though.
too good.
28 seconds left. Sixers at the line, and they're doing a hell of a job right now at the free throw line.
Steve Penney proving he is a clutch hitter. And he is known for hitting clutch free throws also. And he is at the line right now shooting the 1-and-1.
But let me tell you something, Brad. The luck of the Irish was on him on that shot.
Oh, I believe that, me boy.
The Cinderella team rolling through the season finished a surprising #1 coming into the playoffs, beating the Kings, and now today they're in the big dance.
Dana Jensen's in the game with 28 seconds left to go. Going for the three.
Oh, evidently that's why he's
Gotta
in
be
there for.
stroking. Chuck Simonelli puts his hat on.
Oh, no,
And
what?
they miss.
Major comes up with the long board.
I think Troy's going all the way.
Oh, we got a tie ball
All
game.
the way. Troy Major.
20 seconds left. Sixers should call a timeout. I don't know why the Sixers don't call a timeout. Oh, big turnover.
That's not fair. That's not fair at all.
And the Sixers are calling that timeout now. Woo, Troy Major.
The Sixers should have got that timeout before they threw that ball away.
Troy Major, the quickest player in this 1993 season, coming down. He went coast to coast. We're talking. He left Oakland and ended up in Boston to score that basket. Troy Major
Via Albuquerque.
And let me tell you, 13 seconds left. This is the greatest finals down here in the MNBL. If the Sixers win, they will go down as the third greatest franchise in the MNBL, down just under the second greatest franchise, the 92 Hawks, and the greatest franchise of all, the 90 Lakers. If the Celtics win, they will hang their second banner.
This is the game. Tough games yesterday in the semifinals, proving to be one of the biggest years in the history. One of the closest seasons we've ever had down here.
13 seconds. 13 seconds.
Harris
They
taking
want
the
Harris
ball.
to have the ball.
Out half court.
He's going to try and drive.
Messina
goes
wide
for a
open.
three.
5 seconds left. 3, 2, and that's it. Oh, travel call.
Have a travel.
1 second.
The Sixers have an opportunity to launch the three-pointer.
And everyone's announcing.
The Sixers can get a prayer of the Irish if they can get this ball in time.
1 second. One more tick left to go in this 1993 season. And everyone down here is just nutting up.
The ball is underneath the hoop on the opposite end of the court. So it will be a prayer. We're looking for a BC highlight in one of their greatest comebacks with the long bomb.
Now remember, the clock does not start until it touches a player. That ball came over, fall into the court. No seconds tick away. Only 1 second remaining, and Nestor wants to say a few words.
The last time a clutch three-pointer was made in the Big Dance, it was done in 1990 when Paul Keaton, the man they called Kool-Aid, hit the clutch three-pointer. So that was the last time a clutch three-pointer was done in this league.
And they have to go to full into the court with 1 second remaining. Who's going to break?
It's in. It goes to Penney.
Tipped away by Majors.
We got
got
overtime.
OT, baby. Last OT we had was back in 1991. The Hawks and the Pistons were doing it again in 93.
We got OT. 48's a wild down here, and this is the way this 1993 season should come down. It should come down to the #1 Crimson going up against the #2 Emerald with 5 more minutes left to go. OT style, baby.
We got the closest game, the closest season in the history of the MNBL. And this got to go down as one of the best games in the finals ever. The teams are locked up. It's going both ways. I still got to go with the Crimson.
Still taking the Sixers. Well, the Celtics, Harris not in foul trouble at all. Look for them to just start pulsing up, start banging the twos. We got 5 minutes to play, Nestor, and the key to this, once again, is going to be coming down to the centers, Falzone and Harris. They can bang and both hit. We might have a double OT, but I doubt it. I think the Celtics are going to pull this one out.
Well, let me tell you now, Dana Jensen in the game, and who sat almost 20 minutes. Obviously, his leg's better, so we look for Jensen for the outside stroke. Got to give it to the Emerald.
And we're all set. Fifth quarter action. OT, baby, coming at you at the LG. This is the big dance, the granddaddy of them all. The finals, the championship, the long walk home. Someone's going home with the championship ring, and someone's just going home.
One's going to Disneyland, one's going to play golf. Which one? We'll see in 5 minutes.
Jump ball between the two centers. Re-jump. 5 minutes to go.
I don't
Falzone
think
and
I've ever
Harris.
seen a golf club in Danny Harris's hand in my life. Chris Falzone could barely spell it. No! I'm only joking out there, you Chris Falzone fans and friends and family.
And
Just
Celtics-
because he got drooped one day by Sal Giannetti, we're not going to pick on him anymore.
Celtics come up with a loose ball. Now Jensen
was a
way
highlight.
outside. Over to Major. Major trying to find him. Messina wide open left side. Totally unguarded.
Celtics are going to swing that ball, Rick.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. Messina is going to take it as far as he can go. He loses the handle. Here comes Penney one more time.
Penny's a little tired.
Yeah.
Majors, who's fresh as a daisy.
He might be the Falzone. Falzone wants it. He bangs
Falzone nails the big shot.
it. 50-48. 4:10 to play here in the OT period.
This is the stuff that legends are made of, Rick and Brad.
Yeah, Harris starting to go down low a little bit now. Harris
Majors
wants
could
it.
be the key to this Celtics comeback.
Harris wants it. Major cutting it again. Walk foul.
Paul Conrad has just fouled out of the game.
Who will that bring back in? Would you see? Who are we going to see coming back in this? Rogers or Pinot?
I would go on Sean Pinot, but we're going to see Donny Rogers instead.
Yeah, they want the...
Donny, clutch shooting Rogers back into the game. But go on Sean Pinot, clutch rebounds. Very clutch. It was a tough choice. Chuck had to go with the kin. And Paul Conrad.
Major, not the line a lot today, but making it count when it matters.
This is the most important free throw attempt right now, and Troy Majors is young life.
The difference...
Troy Majors, arguably one of the MVPs of this game.
The difference between OT and the regular 4 quarters are that in the OT, that clock just keeps on ticking.
Falzone making that easy rebound sound harder than it was.
In the regular
But
4
that is-
quarters, after the 4-minute mark, clock keeps stopping. It's just still ticking away there, Nesta. Under 3 minutes of play. Falzone stops, pops. Wow, was he short on that one?
And it's going to remain 6 the ball.
Candalora pleading his cause. To no avail. Way outside.
Way out to Donny.
Penny, nowhere to go. Jensen all over him. Penny cutting.
You got a wide open T.
Wow,
Barnaby
what
over
a tough
there.
shot he took.
Barnaby was all by himself, all by his lonesome. There was no one there. And he just alerted Penny of that.
Major with it now. Major, nowhere to go. Falzone coming way out, gets tripped up, regains his balance. Jensen wants it. 17. He buries it.
The outside stroker. I told you, Tanner Jensen coming off that bench, still favoring his ankle, sitting for almost 20 minutes.
Sartori with the Sartori being defended by Messina. Messina all over him. Won't give him any breathing room. And the Sixers call a timeout with nowhere to go. They find themselves down by 1. 51-50, 2:03 to play. OT.
Let me tell you, Rick, this has to be the greatest big dance game of them all.
Yeah, Beverett.
Anyways, you know what I just noticed, Rick? The whole game we haven't put the Rickostrator. We got to go to the Rickostrator right now. Got to go to it.
Let's go to the Rickostrator here.
Rickostrator, and who
One last time for the 1993 campaign.
Who will we profile on this play?
We're going to profile
And Rick, what do
the Sixers. What they're going to do here. Okay, Falzone swinging it out. Boom, boom. Danny Harris, clearly the better of the two. Watch Sartori on the weak side, cutting in as Penney and Rogers are going to try to divert Messina and Major's attention. Leave Sartori all alone. Watch it, and we'll see what happens.
Penny gets the ball at the top.
Like I said, this Penney, this Sartori on the left-hand side, like I called it. Falzone with it. Also, Sartori all alone, but Falzone wants it in and out. Oh, gee, I can't believe it.
Falzone. It was a rimmer jobber.
Sartori was wide open. Falzone didn't see him. Like I said.
Oh, the Celtics are going to shave off the clock now.
Sure, why not? 1:40 to go. Travel call made. That's the second travel.
Oh, Rick.
Costly turnovers.
But as you said, you can really see Coach Nally's gray hairs coming in.
Oh, yeah?
The Sixers have to go low. Hopefully get the foul. as well as the basket for the three-point play.
Penney out to Rogers, minute and a half to play.
Donny Rogers got to play big here.
Nally wants a travel. Rogers to Falzone.
Loose ball, everyone's
ball.
diving.
Parties are going. Falzone
Barnaby up the loose one. And there's a foul on Candalora.
Falzone trying to throw that one up. He was on his keister. Nowhere to go. Barnaby looking to put his team up by one with 2 free throws.
Barnaby is a decent free throw shooter based on the talent on the floor.
Oh, it's a one-on-one situation.
It's a one-on-one situation. He's a decent free throw shooter, and based on the talent on the floor, he was one of the 3 people that they should foul to push the line. But Barnaby's a money player.
Harris right there.
And we're going to have an over back on Chris Falzone. And for all you kids out there, I just want to remind you that in their 7 previous championship games, the team who won March Madness between the 4th and the 1st place team have gone on to win the whole thing, the big dance, everything all said and done. The 2nd place team and the 3rd place team has never done so. So if the Celtics do win, it will be the first time that a non-1st or 4th place team came home with the victory at the big dance.
Harris in and out. Barnaby right there with the boards.
Plenty of time left with a 1-point lead going towards the Celtics.
Comes down to the
10 remain.
Comes down to the free throws and timeouts here. Barnaby, nowhere to go. Going between the legs. Donny Rogers way out. Swings it over to Penney, right side. Sartori wide open down the right-hand side. They're not even looking that way. Sartori. Oh, deep Barnaby.
Once again.
Under a minute to play.
Stepping up.
50 seconds to go. Harris stops, pops. No
Harris
good.
forces it up home. He is getting that rebound because he wants it.
That's the ball. Oh, 2nd and 3rd good. He had 3 attempts, and it's coming down to 41 seconds.
Falzone over
Falzone with a
Candalora.
fourth shot.
Oh, it was in and out. I can't
Should have brought that one into paint.
Need to save it up. Oh, we got 30. There's 31 picks. 31 picks left to go. The Celtics is up by 1, but there's still plenty of time for a Sixer miracle.
The Celtics are all on their feet. Mike Messina pulls it out.
Donny Rogers foul Messina. Messina, one of the best free throw shooters in the league.
Donny Rogers, the only Sixer listening to the coach, and the Sixers are right now 20 seconds away, staring that monster called defeat in their face. And you know, if they come down with a defeat, it will go down as the biggest joke in MNBL history.
The Celtics on the verge of their 2nd banner. Mike Messina must make at least one of these 2.
Oh, he's a key, Bradworth.
Celtics.
And he misses.
And it was 7 years
The
ago.
Sixers have no timeout.
Oh,
15 seconds left.
Oh, no.
Sartori right there.
last
Sartori
shot.
head fake. Oh, big check block by Harris.
Oh, there's 10 seconds left. 10 seconds.
They got to go down low.
10 seconds left. And the Sixers call a time.
10 seconds. You know, I don't know why Sartori
do have
brought
a
in on
timeout.
Harris like that. He had the open J. He rather took it to Harris, and Harris picks up his
They
ninth
got to
block.
drive the lane.
That was a rookie mistake. That was a rookie mistake. And let me tell you right now, it is 10 points. 10 points. 10 more ticks left to go on the shot clock, on the OT clock. It's going to be, the score right now is 53-52. It's a 1-point Celtic lead. But let me tell you something. I do not like the Celtic chances because given the storybook season of the Sixers, if there's one team that could get off a shot within 10 seconds and hit it on you, it is the Sixers.
Yeah. Everyone out there can pull it in. Penney and Sartori can just bang it from anywhere. Falzone, he can hold his own. And watch Donny Rogers, surprise, off the bench, having himself a career day out there.
Well, the Sixers are looking for their 4-leaf clover, their Erin Go Bra hat, the luck of the Irish. They're looking for something, a little green off the Celtics jerseys if they must.
They must get this ball in, though. Harris holding Falzone. Falzone spins off to Penney.
They have
Penney
Falzone down low.
Penney,
See Penney.
Oh,
That's a
rejected.
foul
He
right
was
there,
fouled by
Danny Harris.
With 6:06 to go, it's a shooting foul, baby.
The biggest
Two
free
shots.
throws of Steve Penney's career.
And Steve Penney's taking those deep huffing puffs at midcourt.
Like I said, this is the moment that heroes are made of. This is the moment that heroes are made of. Steve Penney, who is the 1993 three-point shot champion. Now he's at the area, at the line, where everything is free.
Penny. The Celtics screaming out.
The
all
crowd
kinds
is
of
up.
Stuff.
The crowd
The
is hot.
banners are waving.
He misses.
He missed it.
No, it's a
two-shot foul.
It was a two.
Steve Penney has to hit this shot.
Oh, it was a two-shot foul. We might see double OT, Rick.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I hope not.
Double
I gotta get home and shower.
Oh, we might see double We'll see right now, Rick. 6 ticks left to go.
Oh, we got a tie ball game. The Celtics taking their last timeout with 6 seconds left. They got 6 seconds. They have to go the full length of the court. The question is, do the Sixers press or do they pick them up until they get to half court?
I don't know. I think it's ricochet time.
All right, ricochet, Sam.
A quick Rick.
All right, what they're going to do is come the full length of the court. They get it in here for 2 and the big W. So the Sixers, I don't think, will press at all. I think they'll pick them up right here, 2. I think they'll go with 3 here, 2 here. Watch Harris streaking down here. They're going to try to hit Harris or Messina. I guarantee you no one else will shoot that ball unless Troy Major feels like slicing and dicing. But this is Danny Harris's year, all right? They lost it last year. They won it this year. Look for my boy, Big D, with the turnaround J with no time left.
I would look for Majors driving the lane. He could be the secret to this. But everyone is predicting Harris to go coast to coast.
They got to go the full length.
It's into Messina.
Messina gets it. 4 seconds.
They got to get on him. Barnaby on him. Put it on. Barnaby.
Oh, we got double overtime. I can't believe it.
Barnaby with clutch defense out there.
And
Maintaining the ball at the other end of the court.
And when was the last time we seen double OT, Nesta?
I think this is the first time we've seen double OT in a championship game.
And this is where foul trouble is going to hurt players and teams.
And let me tell you, both coaches got a coach today. They got a coach today. Coaching staff of the Sixers, Chuck Rogers and Arthur Boyle, going head up, locking brain muscles with Gipper Nally coaching all by his lonesome today.
What a game, Nesta. This is definitely being built. This is hyped. This is hyped up as probably, if not the greatest MNBL championship game I've personally ever seen and anyone has ever seen, Nesta.
I am an MNBL historian, and this championship game is better than the one that was fought in 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, and 92. Hence, this is the greatest one.
As you see, it is still a low-scoring affair for a double overtime. It is tied up at 53.
And so
Both teams are playing excellent defense.
both big guys not in foul trouble whatsoever. Falzone and Harris. We're jumping again. Harris winning that tip. Falzone jumping a little too quick.
So it goes green.
Another 5 minutes ago, and the concession stand is all out of food.
The Sixers got their luck of the Irish right there.
Messina wants a 3. No good. Donny Rogers with the board.
Pulls down a big board again.
Penney pushing it up right-hand side now. Sartori coming down the right wing. Falzone posting up on Harris. Penney nowhere to go. Swing up to Rogers. Rogers looking for Barnaby. Barnaby nowhere to go. Candalora all over him. Barnaby trying to dribble
wide
around
open on the right if they can see him.
Sartori's been planting himself there all game. Penney nowhere to go. By the time, he wants a turnaround. Barnaby right there on Harris.
And Troy Majors
Off
on
to
the
the
fly.
races.
And Troy Majors on the fly.
I've been saying it all game. Troy Majors could be the key to the Celtics victory.
The Celtics up 2, 4:10 to play, and double OT.
Troy Majors is going for MVP honors. Donny
Rogers
Rogers
for 3. Off the glass.
Donny Rogers.
Donny Rogers with 9 points today. The sophomore.
Donny Rogers.
He's going to the whip.
Messina now being defended by Donny Rogers. Way outside of Jensen, posts up a foul zone. He spins off him. We got a blocking foul on Chris Falzone.
Foul on Chris Falzone.
The luck of the Irish does not seem to be with the green. It is with the crimson.
Donny Rogers with the biggest game of his life. Woo! And you better believe he's staying in that game.
And that time's just ticking away. 3:35 and counting.
Donny Rogers, 3-point stroke, hitting it off the windshield. Biggest game of his life, and you better believe he ain't coming out.
I even heard him yell glass. And he kissed it in. Donny Rogers just wants the ball. He said, Coach, Dad, Pops, give me the rock. I'm taking you home.
Harris hits the front end. This is a 1-on-1, right, Rick?
It's a 1-on-1, Nesta.
Woo! Rick, I'm getting so hot I might have to take off my wave cap for the first time.
No,
And that's not fair.
Harris trying to put his team up by 1, 3 minutes to go.
Danny Harris,
57, 56. It's going back and forth. A seesaw battle is what we have here today.
Penney controlling the offense.
Penney now pushing it up. Sartori switching over to the left side. Now he's unguarded. Barnaby
swings it in.
Falzone.
Falzone shoots over.
No good. Harris, big boards.
Falzone, a little too much oomph on that one. Should have went for the glass.
Yeah, definitely.
A la Donny Rogers.
2.5 to play in double OT. Anything could happen here, baby. Messina over to Jensen. Oh, Jensen got away with one there. Jensen wants it
for the
17.
stroke.
He strokes it home.
He's been doing that all season long, Rick. And Brad, he's been doing it all season long. That outside stroke, Oakland style.
Barnaby, nowhere to go. Back out to Penney. Penny Sartori wide open on the right-hand side. I can't believe they're not hitting them over there. They
Don't
finally
know
do
why
something.
they're not looking for
Donny Rogers, watch the three. Oh, a little wild on that one.
They got to get on the ground.
Loose ball.
They got to go down on the floor and get that ball.
Under 2 minutes to play. They're up 3. This is a big coup for the Celtics. Put them up 5, and that would dig a big hole for the Sixers to come back in.
Former Celtics, Frank Wood.
Got to get up on the ball right now.
Messina now over to Jensen. Jensen nowhere to go. Over to Major. Major, turn around. Little short. Falzone with the
They got to
big
push
push.
it up.
Here
Get
comes
down
the
three.
Sixers. Falzone up. Use the dribble. Gets his own board. Nowhere to go. And we got a block and foul. No shot, but it's both teams down in the
Falzone
bonus.
committed his dribble a little too soon. He had the height advantage. He should have took one more step, then attempted the layup.
1 minute, 29 ticks left to go. Double OT down here, 1993. And what a way, Rick and Brad, to end this season.
59-50. We had a great first round yesterday. Great 4 teams that deserve to be here. But the 2 teams that deserve to be here today are the 2 teams you see here. The Sixers and the Celtics. Big free throws. Chris Falzone can't get the ball home. Donny Rogers
with a big rebound.
It's a jump ball. It's a jump ball.
Wow.
Rogers is living, and I'm the Boyle is living. Oh, let's just hope none of them coaches get a team. Let's just hope none of
It
them
looked
coaches
like
get a team.
I couldn't even see Donny Rogers. Harris was hugging him so hard.
Oh, he was all over him like a sheep curtain.
I thought he ate him for a second.
He knew Donny Rogers is playing a heck of a game.
We better watch out. We don't want to see someone else get pinned. He might get pinned.
1:25 to go. 59-56. Jump ball. Harris tips it to Penney.
And that was a good plan by
Penny, nowhere to
a
go.
drop off to Sartori.
Oh, he's going to get the
Barnaby with a jump ball against Harris.
Ball.
Wow. John Sartori playing big all year.
John
Just a
Sartori.
little on that shot.
Sartori just talking to himself right now.
John Sartori has to be the sickest man in Malden right now.
Besides Chuck Rogers,
Who's just yelling?
Sartori is just lost. Barnaby, it's over to Jensen. He saves it.
Jensen saves
In
it.
for Candelora.
Goes it all,
Celtics control.
Major, calming things down. 1:10 to go.
Minute 6 to go.
Give Nally.
59-56 Celtics.
Looking for his second banner.
Harris in the foul zone, knocked away. I mean, into Harris. Foul zone knocks away. Penny, oh, to the steal.
Troy Majors with a quick hand.
Messina now way outside. And they foul. I have to tell you something. He hits this free throw. I think it's all over unless Donny Rogers come down and rain on their parade with another 3.
And
Who would have thunk it?
If he hits this free throw and misses the second one, Donny Rogers come down with a 3. The Sixers are still down 1. Mike Messina,
1-1.
biggest free throws of his life. I know I've been saying this now for the past 20 minutes.
And he misses. That was the biggest sports of his life right there.
Everything is big in these young lives.
It's doing. Whoa!
As that ball was tipped away by Steve Penney.
44 seconds to go. 59-56. Messina wide open. Sartori has to foul him quickly.
And he did win such in just 2 seconds flat.
I don't think the Celtics are going to take a shot unless they're wide open, unless they have a wide open lane.
Yeah, that's the only way I can see him taking a shot. A layup.
Yeah, they shouldn't take a
That's
shot unless
it.
they have a wide open layup. They should not take that shot. The only shot they should take, other than a wide open layup, is at the line where everything is free.
Messina puts his team up comfortably by 4 with 42 ticks to go. He hits this one. It could be all over.
It could be all over, but not impossible.
Harris with another board.
Now it seems
Barnaby
bleak.
had position on him. And Harris still got it.
Green ball.
He hasn't had a great scoring day, but defensively, he's did a hell of a job. 9 blocks and 17 boards.
Adi Boyle. Adi Boyle. So the rest are missing a good game.
Things just starting to slip away here for the Sixers. 34 seconds to go. They're down 4.
Adi's bangs are hanging to his eyebrows.
I think he's
His hair is flat.
He's fixing to take off that Rolex and slug somebody.
He had his sleeves rolled up early, his glasses were steamed. He was livid, the flames are coming out his ears and his eyeballs.
Major at the line.
We'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, Falzone hit it hard. Here comes Donny Rogers. Donny Rogers with 30 seconds left. Over to Sartori. Major quickly. Sartori wants to play. Oh,
With an
boy,
air ball.
an air ball. That's not what they need.
Oh, no, he is not a three-point shooter.
Sixers got a press. Coach Rogers calling the press. Major's just dribbling him up. Dana Jensen comes up with it. Over to Messina.
And then
Candalora over. 15 seconds to go.
Candalora hits it. Oh,
And you could write this down in the history book
oh, it's
as the greatest game in the history of the
It's
MNBL.
all over.
going to be the Emeralds. The Emeralds are hugging each other. Oh, Lord have mercy. Judge Rogers pulling out his hair. The Emeralds are hugging each other.
Oh, that was...
Now they got the double fist up. Oh, 1 second left.
It's all over.
It is over. Gipper Nally has his second banner.
Got a second batter. Oh, look at T. Barnaby. Get it on T. Barnaby. He's throwing water bottles. Poor sportsmanship. These guys don't know how to lose.
T. Barnaby, one of the most emotional players on the team. One of the most underrated players in the league.
Oh,
And he deserves all his
let's get
props.
these people here.
Don't
Gipper,
go away, Zach.
get up
Just go
here,
away.
Gipper. Get up here, Gipper. Troy, get up here. Gipper, Troy, get up here. Woo!
Has to go down as the greatest MNBL final in the history.
That was an absolute great game there. Nessa.
Double
They just ran
overtime,
out of gas in the
62 to
second overtime.
56.
This is the best game ever. The best game. This game outdid yesterday's March Madness. And we
Gipper
have
Nally,
Gipper Nally.
congratulations on your second banner.
It was tough. It was tough. Total team effort.
Troy,
Troy, get up here, Troy.
Total team effort. Everybody played. What a great game. We want Troy Majors up here right now.
10%. It was tough.
Troy Majors.
Boxing won 2 days in a row.
Troy Majors clutch.
Both games.
Troy Majors, the MVP of the Big Dance. Troy Majors, third year senior out of Madison High School. Great football player, athlete, running back, got a 4-year ride to UNH. He hit the clutch layup. Troy Majors, with that defense, he wasn't even tired. Great defense yesterday on Greg Malden. Great defense today on Steve Penney. Troy Majors, how's it feel?
Going to Disney World.
Hey!
And if anyone deserves this championship, it is Troy Majors.
I'll be on your show. I'll be on your show Thursday with the team.
Okay.
And who might you be,
This is
young?
a class act. A class act by Gip Nally and the
who are you
Celtics.
voting for in this game?
They deserve this one.
Because Gip's my uncle.
We have a nephew of the Celtics, and he was gunning. Another nephew.
That was it. The Celtics just deserve it. They fell short last year. They deserved it this year. Sure, it was the Sixers year, but the Celtics are just too strong. The Sixers, a great 5 quarters. They just simply ran out of gas in that second OT.
Well, that's what it was. I mean, Troy Majors, look at him. He was just starting to bust a good sweat. Excellent condition.
The Sixers, 13 in a row. What can you say? They fought for it. They wanted it. They fell a little short. You can't count them out. They're still a fantastic team. But the Celtics pull up their second banner, and that's it.
Yeah, the Sixers shouldn't be upset about anything. They made it here, did a hell of a job. The Celtics just overcame. They were just a better team today.
And on the next up and coming around the rim, which will be history by the time you guys see this tape, we will have a championship Celtics out there. And I want to say, remember, in August, come on down to the Emirates Park Summer Swish 93, where teams of 3 strive for supremacy.
That's it for everyone down here. Nesta Dudley, Bradworth, Benton, Chris Rogers,
Coach of the Kings, who should have been at the dance but fell a little short.
Yes.
You can tell he was distraught. He knew his team would have overcome any obstacle tonight.
and our camera person, Candy Amos. I'm Rick Freni saying so long. Thanks for joining us with the final score. Once again, the Celtics 62, the Sixers 56. The Celtics are 1993 Malden Neighborhood Basketball League champions. Have yourself a good summer and fall. We'll see you next winter right here at the MNBL. Woo!